In 1999, Andy Reid had his first year as head coach in the National Football League. It was with the Eagles. Now in his 26th year, he's with the Chiefs, coaching against the Eagles to try to make NFL history.
Yeah, trying to become the first team in NFL history to win 3 straight Super Bowls.
So Super Bowl 59 is here. All of the chatter, all the talk. It's really been 11 and a half months. This started as soon as the Chiefs walked off the stage in Super Bowl 58.
And what's so cool about this, though, is you can talk about it all year long. And yeah, Patrick Mahomes saying, hey, I want 3. No one's ever got 3. We all want 3. We all want to get to this point, but it's hard to do so. Think of all the things the Chiefs accomplished this year. The Chiefs are the only team in NFL history to go to the Super Bowl in 5 of 6 seasons. Here we are again. We've talked about it all year long. Let's go make some history.
And here are the Philadelphia Eagles, an outstanding team representing the NFC, rematch of the game 2 years ago with an outstanding defense. And in the playoffs, they've taken it up a notch.
Yeah, it's a defense led by a person we know well, and Vic Fangio. We know what his defensive schemes are like, and it'll be tough. This Eagles defense has been great this year. Number 1 total defense in the NFL. They've allowed the fewest offensive points in the league, and it's the number 1 passing defense in the NFL. And to your point, they've been very good in the postseason. Players all over the place, like Jalen Carter is a stud up front, Nolan Smith, a very good edge rusher, and some great players in the secondary as well. But as we've seen over the years with Coach Reid at the helm and Patrick Mahomes, they'll be ready.
They also have been very much like Buffalo, opportunistic and aggressive in taking the ball away. And it's not just on the defensive side, it's in special teams.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at this playoff run for Philadelphia, they're plus 10 in the giveaway takeaway. Do not turn the ball over against these guys because they thrive off takeaways.
Yeah, and the way Buffalo changed, it looks like they're the Buffalo Eagles or the Philadelphia Bills, if you will. Now, there's an old adage that's in the playoffs, you have to throw the ball to win, unless you get explosive running plays. Saquon Barkley has been magnificent, one of the great postseason runs of all time by a running back, no pun intended, but he's close to 500 scrimmage yards in 3 postseason games.
And yeah, he's explosive. He has 46 runs this year of 10 or more yards, most in the NFL. So Saquon Barkley, he's going to get a lot of carries in this game, and we've seen all year long he can break a touchdown at any moment. Good news for the Chiefs is they're one of only 3 teams in the NFL yet to allow 100 rushing yards to a running back this year. Making sure that continues is a major key to winning the Super Bowl.
Also then on the other side of a team that lives off takeaways at this point, Patrick Mahomes will enter the game with 288 passing attempts without an interception. That's the most of any quarterback entering a Super Bowl.
There's a reason Patrick Mahomes is 17-3 in the postseason as a starting quarterback. That's the second best record for any quarterback in NFL history behind only Tom Brady. And that's because he elevates his level of play even further than what we see in the regular season. And the number 1 thing a quarterback can do in the playoffs is not turn the football over while still making plays. It's a very thin line, but Patrick finds a way to do it. We've seen it all postseason long. Got to keep it going here against a very opportunistic Philadelphia defense.
Teams that trail by 10 or more in the Super Bowl at halftime are 2-27. One of those 2, the Kansas City Chiefs, in beating the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 57.